Hi friends, I was looking at a water sample from a cow shed and I found a long filamentous organism, a thread-like structure, a thread-like organism, and it was like uh, very strong, powerful, and moving constantly. I'd never seen anything like that before, so I'm sharing it with you here, and please help me identify that. Here it is. It's a very thin, very thin, highly, um, extremely long organism. Here, you see this? There is another one here. See the movement? I hope you can see this movement. There are, that's a huge one. That's a real huge one. Oh man, look at that length. Look at this length. This is something crazy. It's like a whipworm, a threadworm, or a pinworm. I don't know, but I haven't seen this anything like this before. And this is extremely microscopic, let me tell you. This is extreme microscopy. Extremely thin. And this magnification here is around how much? I would say 40x eyepiece, 40x objective, 10x eyepiece. Not 40x, 10x. So that's 100x. Multiply that twice at least, or 2.5 times. So this is around 250 times magnified that we are looking at this thread-like structure, thread-like organism. There you see, just filamentous, completely filament-like. What exactly is this? I have no clue on it. Could be a pinworm, could be a threadworm, could be a nematode, but it's not a normal thing. And adding to the point that it was found, it was collected from a water sample, water tank from the cow shed, makes it more interesting. It sure is a parasitic stuff. It sure is a parasitic worm, but look at the length. Look at the length. It's like a thread, complete big thread. And there is yet another one nearby. Or is it the same one? No, it's a different one. So this thing is huge. This thing is huge. This is huge. Of course, there's a little bit of debris on the lens, but then it's not coming in way of this filament-like organism, which is showing quite a quivering kind of a movement. And it's very starkly seen. Though very thin, but it is strong enough to bring about the movement of these different clusters of algae over which it is passing. And it is just extremely long. There are too many of them. Look at that. Oh man, this is going to be a nasty parasite. Look at the length. It's quivering. Oh man, this is weird. It's weird but fascinating at the same time. And I'm sure this is a parasite, a kind of a threadworm. But if it is to be a threadworm, it has to be multicellular. But are they really so thin? I had no clue. Oh man. It's like a hair. It's like a hair which is moving around. No, I have to keep with this kind of a light arrangement. So once again, I'll tell you about the etymology of this thing. I had gone to a cow shed to collect some water sample for microscopy, and then there was a cement tank along the walls of which there was some algal growth. I scraped some algae from that wall and collected some water from the same tank, and when I bring it home, when I observe it, this is what I find. So I believe it has something to do with some parasitism of cows. Could be a parasite. It is for sure a parasite, but exactly what kind of a parasite, and does it have any economic reasons, economic implications, or health hazard for humans, or as a zoonotic importance as a zoonotic creature? These are the questions that I have to probe further. So I'll be grateful if somebody can help me with identification of this long thread-like, filament-like. Look at the length. I'm impressed. It is so impressive. Like, look at this length. And look at the movement. Look at the movement. It's so wiggly, so worm-like, as if in deep agony and pain. But this is really, really long, really long. It's very, very microscopic, very microscopic. And just to give you this, I'll remove the lens, the camera, and bring it to the slide so that you can appreciate the size of this organism. So it is here on this lens, on this slide, that I have that sample kept. And we hardly get any clue about the filaments. There is no clue about the filaments here. But under the microscope, it was a different world altogether. These creatures I had never seen before, and I am flabbergasted by their appearance. The world is full of mysteries, and however time we spend looking into it, we have a few more mysteries awaiting us. So once again, thank you very much for being here with me, and I hope somebody will be able to identify this creature and let me know, so that I can probe further with my little investigations. Thank you so very much.